But this could be an interesting encounter to start the competition, edition 2, Kenroy.
Yes, a very good matchup here between these two teams playing against each other. We see skipper Asif Hooper, who's opening the batting with Shem Brown, who's known for his hard-hitting ability, and this is a very good combination for them up front. In the first tournament, Asif Hooper is the one who really took the bowling on and really scored the bulk of the runs for this team. He has with him Shem Brown, who would doing, and the youngster from the northern end, Williams, who will be bowling the first over.
So, Shem Brown and Asif Hooper, Kaznel, tell me, this is a formidable opening partner pair here, that is.
Shem Brown have established himself in the nature of T10 and T20 cricket. Is aggressive by
This one. The man at mid-on, and he's gone after smacking one first ball. He did not stay any longer, Kenroy.
That was a fuller delivery into the pads, and Brown tried to give himself a little bit of room. Only as I see the wicket this morning, I don't think it would be coming on. I think it's stuck. Giving an easy catch to the man at mid-on, a simple catch, and Grenadines divers have lost their first wicket in the second ball.
Well, coming into strike now is Asif Hooper in edition 1. He was 5th in, let's get that correct, he was 4th in the run scoring tally with 251 runs, a highest of 67, and a strike rate of 152. Pleasing numbers there, Kaznel.
And he has rat talent. This is a guy who have rat talent. He nothing else to add to him. You know, he just adapt to the game, adapt to the environment of scoring. And what happens? If he gets going, he shall also be there for a lot of runs there in this party. But we are seeing 4-1. At the moment.
Right, so it's Tyrone Theophile. He comes to get his first taste of a VPL. 85 on his back from Dominica, but we're all one family in the Windward Islands.
Yes, one family, one team, one region, one flag, community. We live as one here in the Caribbean, especially in the Windward Islands, and the islands are really embracing that here in this PPL tournament.
Williams to Theophile. Good delivery just outside the off stump, but Theophile looking to see what's there to offer, Kenroy?
Yes, I'm just looking at the pace and the bounce of the wicket there, the first delivery, leaving that one just on the off stump into the keeper's glove. I see Manuel, and I see Kieran Couture is doing the work.
Hey.
Again, not coming on as quickly as he would like there, Theophile. Almost shot Kenroy just as we saw the dismissal.
Yes, I don't think the ball is coming on as quickly as he's anticipating. The ball is
but you must time it properly, and that is what Teofield did, and he
to Teofield. For a two, but it's not there. Bibi normally hits a nice little length and has some pace with him. Not sure if he'll get it out of the surface here, so he'll have to adapt to that, Kenroy.
Yes, I think the bowler should be looking to hit the ball just back of the length. With the slow nature of the wicket this morning and the bouncy nature of it, he should be looking to do that, not getting too far to the bat. And he has started very well to Teofield, who just took that ball on the onside and pick up a single. Looking for two, but the fielder did well to prevent them from getting a second run.
Bibi to Ned, just inside that red line. Ned was looking to heave that one somewhere down to the Mike Finlay Pavilion area. Didn't make contact. That one came through with a little bit more pace there, Casnell.
Yes, it did, and Bibi will work up some steam, and once this pitch begins to dry out, then you will see the ball carry through. And I see the Grenadines divers. They're working up a tactics of a right-left combination to the fast bowlers.
Oh my word, that's stumps being dismissed and splattered left and right. Ned is gone. Bibi has bowled a really good Yorker.
Yes, I think that was a really poor shot there by Ned. The ball was pitching his half, looking to swing it through mid-on, lost his off and leg stump, and Grenadine divers have lost their third wicket. Really, no need for that from Ned. He could have hit that where he wanted it to. It was in the area. He swung across it, missed it, and put his team in further trouble.
Well, 19 for 3, and we are halfway into over number 3. Some cause for concern here now for the Grenadine divers.
You will not want to go into all state of panic, and what I would say is that's a very good delivery, disturbing the castles, and what really is the thing is that more responsibility should have been taken there from Teofield, Ned, that is, and I think it is something that we need to bring to it, being assessive of the game and knowing where you are and where your team is at the moment.
So Wayne Harper joins Teofield, a stylish batsman in his own right, and he would definitely need to stick around with Teofield for the next 3 or 4 overs or so. Can be developed, but Bibi would have other ideas. He has had a pretty good over so far.
Yes, steady over so far by Bibi.
As we say that, he pushes this one on the leg side, one extra, but first from our estimation.
Commentator Scott.
Commentators definitely cursed in that statement. But BB is going to come back online. They are 19 for 3. That's the Grenadine Divers. They are taking on the Botanical Garden Rangers. BB again from the old airport end. This one just nudged behind square for a single. Is there a signal coming? Yes, a leg by. And so one more to the total. 20 for 3. Crowd, we see some people in the Sir Philivera stand, in the Mike Finley stand. Not as many as we would like.
Just in their colors as well, supporting their team.
Okay, all right. I would not comment on that comment, Kasna. I would not advise you to comment either. Let's look at the cricket. This one, BB is bowling a pretty good length here, just on about middle and leg and coming into the batsman, or just about the middle and off coming into the batsman, tucking them up and not allowing them to free their arms there, Kasna.
Yeah, and what my observation is that Theophile not being too exposed to the bowlers here in St. Vincent. I believe most strike must be turned over to him so that he could get a feel of the track, feel of the bowlers, know what they're having, and then so that he will be able to take the role on.
I really had the time to get on his back foot and slap that ball back past the middle and into the fence before he hit it with some power, and the Grenadine Divers have raced up to what? 26 for 3, and over number 3 has been completed here at the Annisville playing field. Game 1 in this, the VPL 2 here at Annisville.
So Wayne Harper in edition 1, 96 runs with a highest of 28, a strike rate of 112. A steady batsman and can definitely offer some help to Theophile, who is the bigger stronger of the two batsmen.
Right, and this is what I'm saying. We need batsmen to stay at the crease, occupy the crease. Yes, it's 10 overs, but if you take 2-3 overs at the crease, it could be a different game changer.
Captain comes on the ball here now. Kenneth Demba.
No, I think it's a left arm spinner, the
okay.
number 29.
29, we'll bring that up for you.
Something to note as well, Raxel Dyer has not been a bowler who bowled 2 overs on the track.
Mixing it up, as we would say in local terms. It's Zimran Providence. I make it, he appeals, but that one looks as if it was definitely going to be the leg stump. Zimran Providence, tell us something about him.
He's a steady bowler, hits the surface hard, and also skids on to the batter. So you have to be very careful with him. You have to play him accordingly. And there's a loud appeal there. That one hit him on the pad. There's no signal from the umpires yet. They look for the 2 runs. They actually pick up 2 runs very easily there. Leg by signal by umpire Butler. The score moves up now to 29. Get that right. So 2 leg by there. The ball is struck in Theophile on the upper part.
All right, so Providence again. To Theophile. That long off is Donwell Hector, preventing us from getting one of those marquee strokes that we normally see.
Yes, a fantastic shot there by Theophile. A really nice shot, passing the bowler, but there was a long off there who's waiting on the fence for such a shot. He fielded cleanly into the bowler and only resulted in 1 run, but a fine shot there by Theophile.
Providence again. It is time to Wayne Harper. He takes his guard. And Providence also, from my estimation, in his first taste of VPL action.
Right, but he's an experienced cricketer in that he plays for North Leeward as well, left arm orthodox and he bowls a gentle left arm spin. He doesn't really extract much turn, but he just puts it there, and you, the batsman, do whatever you have to.
This one is nudged again down pass. Well, on the leg side is going to get a single. One more to the total. 30 it goes up to 30 for 3, and we have one delivery shy of the end of 4 overs. This one pitching and going down leg and hitting Theophile, was trying to whip that one away. It didn't make contact. Probably an opportunity to get some runs going, begging there, Ken Roy.
Yes, he should have done better with that delivery. Though. This pitch on the leg, he should have really whipped it out. Should have been on square leg area into the fence and picked up at least a single from that delivery. But it wasn't done. And there's another dot delivery being bowled there by the left arm spinner, who have bowled a very good over for his first over in the VPL tournament.
Yes.
Very good over from him.
Definitely. And the power play is over. 30 runs, 3 wickets. Where do we put the balance here now?
Well, I will leave it at an even Steven still. Just over 7. Not bad, but at the same time, it's more of a rebuilding process.
I think that they have lost too many wickets in the power play, and they have not scored enough runs, in my opinion, in the shorter version. You have to really make use of your power play and lose as less wicket as possible. They have done the opposite, and they have to rebuild and put a decent total on the board from here on in.
BB to Harper. Harper pulls this one away. Is it going into the boundary? Yes. Over backward of square into the boundary for another 4, and that's welcome runs. Cricket there, and just nudging it onto the onside, offside, getting a single. Kieran Kotoy coming in really quickly, but the running between the wickets was excellent.
And that is what is important. You must be able to turn the strike even if you're not getting the boundaries.
Yes, from my vantage point here, I think, Raxel, that if that ball had hit the stumps, he would have been in trouble. Yeah, brilliant piece of fielding there by Kieran Kotoy. Quick off his feet and actually delivering the ball there as quick as possible.
Ken Roy, I have to call you Hawk Eyes from now. That's a dot delivery there by BB. Was a Theophile attempting to probably hit it a little too hard. It wasn't there. It went through the shot a little too early. And again, in my estimation, missed out an opportunity.
Yes, they need to be scoring off the deliveries. Not looking for the boundaries alone, but the field is spread. And just tuck the ball into the gap, push the field as you could get to, and really score off every delivery. That should be the aim from here on in.
BB is going down the left side. This one, is it going to go into the boundary? Yes, it does. Not getting as much as you would like on it, but definitely still getting 4 valuable runs here to a fine leg. That's Theophile, and the score moves on to 30. It should be 38, is it? 38 for 3 in over number 5.
Another short delivery by BB. Theophile went to hit it over the mid-off, long-off area, and only getting the edge in what you call it, one of those cuts, and run down to the third into the fine leg boundary of fence for 4.
Drives this one. Again going behind square, but this time only gets 1. A leading edge there, and so didn't get a hold of it again. You could see him rehearsing the stroke there, Ken Roy, and they should have moved on to 40 for 3.
Right. And here you see Harper comes back into strike. I would like to see Harper really gets into the innings and show his true talent and add some impetus to the innings.
Drives a widish of the man coming around from a long on. That could have been close. Hawkeye, Ken Roy, what did you say?
Yes, if there was a better effort there by the bowler BB, who didn't collect the ball, and the ball just struck his hand and ricocheted, I think that Theophile would have been in trouble from my vantage point here. A good throw there from the fielder and the long on fence. They push for two, but some untidy feeling there, but well, not backing up properly there by BB, and they still feel got him home safely.
Are at 42 for 3. That's the Grenadine Divers. They have been asked.
So I believe they are the one that will end the last 5, and let's see what happens.
So one more to the total, 43. Steelfield moves on by one more. He is on 12. Harper is also on 12, and he comes in strike. Not a good delivery by Providence, and I think he has really come to the party very early here. Excellent 2 overs thus far.
Yes, doing a very good job for his skipper, Providence. He's doing it.
Driven back to him and nonchalantly picked it up, and he just turns back and say, I'm going to go again. Another opportunity here for a single. BB was almost going the wrong way, and Harper had to really decide what he's going to do carefully in terms of what the shot he offered there.
And I think it was premeditated. That is what I see there, and you know, BB moving gingerly, like given the opportunity for no sprint.
Teofield gets into this one and heaves it just in front. BPL 2, they move on to 50, and they will definitely have to put their foot to the pedal, that is.
Yes, a fantastic shot there by Theophile. That one was a flat, faster delivery into his legs. He just gave himself a little bit of room and just stroked it over mid-on. Sailed back past the mid-on fence into the fence for 6, and a really fine shot there by Theophile. Looks like he's getting the pace of the wicket so far.
And that looks like a pure sunset smasher. No preservatives. Advances, this time not getting to the pitch, but still getting a single. And I believe the Grenadine Divers now are going to be trying to rev that engine. You know, those those speed boats that they take from the Grenadine Islands and come to St. Vincent and go back. That's definitely what's going to be happening here, or should be happening here for the Grenadine Divers here, Casnell.
Well, yes, and I do hope that they're not diving for too long, you know. It is very important that they lift their head above the waters and set out for chuckling up to the islands and get some innings on.
Yes, I think that they're half a point now. They're 102, 105 in that vicinity. But one of these batsmen have to carry their hands into the last over or actually finish the innings if they are to get here. You can't allow any new batter to come into the wicket and start afresh. Somebody needs to carry their hand, and I think that Teofield needs to do that. He's hit a very good shot just a while ago into the fence for 6. He's looking good. He's coming along, and if Harper could stay with him to the end, they would get themselves in a target of at least 105 or 110.
So according to Ken Roy's assessment, we're looking to get another 40 of 24 deliveries. Kieran Kotoy comes in, and he would definitely have other ideas.
Yes, and Kieran Kotoy comes with a mixture of leg spin and googlies and that sort of thing. Let us see how they negotiate with Kieran Kotoy on this track, spinning track. Let's see what he has.
And Wayne Harper decides that I'm not going to wait, I'm not looking. He is into the party with another sunset smasher over long on. And it's now Teofield, is it? Right, let's get that right. Teofield, 57 for 3. And I believe he is definitely, he has surfaced Casnell.
Yes, and that is what I was alluding to early. Give him more strike. He is the overseas player. He's experienced.
Another one,
nature.
is it? Is
Yes,
it
it
gone?
is.
Yes, it is. Sunset Smashers are on the offer here, and that's 2 in 2. Cosnell, sorry.
Hitting that 9 morning board. I think he was hitting 9 sixes.
Well, definitely on the cards now is that to 105, Kenroy.
Yes, a very good start to this over here by Theophile.
Another one, is it? This is gone in the same direction. Another 6, another what we call here, not blended, not mixed, pure Sunset Smash.
Another big shot there by Theophile. 3 deliveries from Kieran Katoy. He's a Windward Islands player. He has not bowled a lot in this tournament. Draxel, and bowling a leg spin here in this tournament is not an easy task. You have to get it right from ball 1, and he hasn't gotten it right, and Theophile has smashed into him. 3 sixes. There are 3 more deliveries to come.
Well, striving for something there, and not looking comfortable, not looking at Kieran Katoy, and that's a wide. It's now 70 for 3, and definitely a big over here can push. Kieran Katoy again to Theophile. Better delivery this time, but yet another single, and that's what we want to see in terms of the batting. They rotate in the striker even when the good deliveries are delivered.
Right, so it's 20 from 4 legitimate delivery. That's not bad. This is the over that Grenadines divers was looking for, and they actually had to take it from here, as was alluded earlier. Cannot lose any wicket to bring in fresh batsman to the crease.
Well, if I was batting, I would have been going all out for this over, Axel. I'm telling you, I'm taking full advantage of this over. I'm going hard.
Sounds like one of our fellow commentators. This is a good delivery this time, and Harper is tucked up and cannot score. And the best delivery by all estimation so far in this over by Katoy. He has 1 delivery to complete it. Let's see how it's gonna end. Pulling it away again, not timing as well as he would like, but yet a single. 72 for 3, and they are scoring at just over 7 runs in over. 7 overs gone. Theophile 38, Harper 14, and we are still looking for another 35. Kenroy, from your estimation?
Yes, and these 2 batters could get that easily from the remaining balls in this over, but they would have to contend with
Take a boot Denver's bowling action. Look at that.
Shot.
Driven, misfielded, but there's cover on the cover boundary. Only 1.
Everybody has a unique style and ways of doing things. That's just his.
Hobble. A little bit of hobble to the crease. Gives you more control of the ball.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Turn your hands over.
Kenneth Demba, I don't think he would be willing to do any interviews with you, Kenroy. He comes up now to Harper. Is it at Theophile? It goes over the long on area for another Sunset Smasher. Theophile, he moves into the 40s, 44, and the score is 81 for 3.
Yes, that ball was tossed right in Theophile's half. He's been batting long enough to dispatch that, and he did that easily. A ball that was pitched right on the off stump, really. He just stroked, did back pass mid-on fence, into the fence for 6. A Sunset striker number 5.
Sunset Smasher number 5, and they're adding up here, and they are going to be very, very important for the Grenadine Divers unit. Demba making some slight adjustments, comes up now. Theophile pulls this one away, and behind square, coming around and doing some good fielding there. Looks like Donwell Hector. Excellent return.
Powerful.
1 more, yes, 1 more to the total, however. And he looks like he's enjoying this game here, Hector. But Harper comes into strike. He plays this one in front of point. And one more to the total. You can see the fielders are getting even more animated. They know this is the business end of things. And they have to stay as tight as possible so that this doesn't get away from them.
Yes, see they're running off the fence, they're running around, keeping themselves busy. They ought to be on target here. And just on the circle, really. So they have to be rather quickly there.
So your field advances. This one is going into the cow corner area. Gets one. And that's all they're going to get, because coming around there again was Atticus Brown. End of over number 9 or 8. We have 2 more to go. 8 overs completed, 84 for 3. Definitely still on target for your total of 105, Kenroy.
Yes, another good over there for the Divers. Striking the second ball into the fence for 6 and then taking singles off the other deliveries, which is very encouraging as well. And rotating the strike at this point, not getting any dot balls in, is very important for your total.
Caswell, you didn't tell me that we had some dancing ladies, man. You have me up here sitting and there are dancing ladies on the stage.
Well, I was distracted by cricket.
Yes,
but now it becomes your distraction.
In their colors, eh?
Yeah.
The dancing ladies are out. The cricketers from the Grenadines Divers and the Botanical Ghana Rangers, they're out. VPL 2.0, we have started edition number 2, and we want you to be here. If you're in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, make your way down to the Arnisville Sports Complex and be part and parcel of this big action. That one is marked easily for another sunset smasher. Theophile gets his first 50, his first half century in VPL cricket. He's 52, 90 for 3.
Yes, a very good knock there by Theophile. His first knock here at the VPL, first innings. I'm bringing a big 50 here to his team, and our coach Ian Allen would be very pleased with that. As a foreign player, as the overseas base player, you have started this tournament very well. Good knock there by Theophile, and this team is really set for a good total. These 2 batters are really putting on a very good show here for this team.
Samuel is offering something up there again, but this one is tugged again to the wideish mid-wicket area. Coming in and fielding there was Kieran Kotoy. Samuel didn't bowl much in his first stint of VPL 1, and given a big responsibility here, penultimate over.
Yes, the ball at the back end is a very difficult task, and here he is again.
Driven beautifully, wideish of the man coming off of the long off boundary. One more to Harper, one more to the total. I make it 93. 93 is okay. It's 92. It's,
much better delivery, Roxel. At the end of the innings, a much better delivery by Samuel. Right in the block hole, only could drive that one to the long off era.
Theophile would have other ideas. That he does. He drives though. Again down to a long off. 94, 93 it is now for 3. Casnell.
I think that is what Samuel needs to do. No experimenting at this time, because it's the back end of the innings. Just get it up there in the crease area and let the batsmen do their thing. It's either they make a mistake or you hit the lumbers.
This is what was the idea here. Good in a good area again. Looks as if the appeal was for LBW, but is it? Well, it's a leg by, probably just hitting him outside the off.
Yes, from my vantage point, the leg was outside of the off stump. A good decision there by umpire Roger Davis, and pick up another leg by, and he's doing a very good job here. The last 3 balls are in the area that he should be bowling here as a penalty meet over for his team.
Harper gets a full toss, deep in this wicket he goes, and he smashes it over long off for another sunset smasher. I believe the Bentic factory would be devoid of bottles very soon, because we have had about 8 to 9 in this innings, and we still have 14 days of cricket to go.
16 runs off that over is very welcome for the Grenadines divers, and I think that brought up the score right up to 100. So 100 up for the Grenadine divers, and in a T10 match that is competitive in its nature, and we'll just see the response.
So 70 of 6 overs. That is definitely what the doctor ordered.
Yes, good partnership by these two here, Theophile and Harper. They lost 3 early wickets, but they came together and batted sensibly, pick up the singles, smashed the bad deliveries. It started off with a bad over from Katoy, who went for 21 in that over. From that, they have taken up the charge and the challenge and really put the team in a good position here.
Delplesh ends. This one is on the off stump, but driven down to Lawn. One more to Harper. He gets to 20.
Another good delivery there by the medium pacer. It's full up in the black hole. You only could drive that to mid-on or mid-off. If you experiment, you probably could do something, scoop it over the keeper's head or something. But that's a very good delivery here by the youngster Delplesh.
Not a good delivery. Tucking up Theophile. He was looking to give himself some room there, Casnot.
Yes, well, it's the last over, so it's a gamble somewhat. I believe that Delplesh having in his artillery a lot of slow balls. This is why the captain may have opted for him. And let's see, so far so good in the last over.
Delplesh again to Harper. Harper advances and was looking to smash it down in front of us here, or probably hit us here, but that was a wide outside the off stump. He didn't make contact. That's a valuable, what we call those diamond deliveries. That's what we call them in VPL. That's an excellent diamond delivery.
Excellent delivery, a change of pace, a slower delivery. Harper didn't reach it, and really good bowling here by Delplesh in the last over of this innings.
This one is taking something. There's an appeal. Paya Butler, is it? He does not go up with the affirmative finger, but it did come off as something. Another diamond delivery. Nothing scored. Excellent and valuable deliveries at this innings, this stage.
Do you believe that is one to intimidate the umpire from not calling a wide?
I think it just clipped the pad.
Well, 2 deliveries to go. 102 for 3. This one is marked over long off for another sunset smasher. Harper did get onto this one this time, and 108. They have 1 delivery to complete their innings.
Yes, a very good shot there by Harper. It was a slower delivery, and Harper really waited on that delivery and got it in between the long on and the man at cow corner. That's the deep mid wicket, and it barely went over the fence for 6. A good shot there by Harper, and take his team up to that wonderful mark of 100 plus.
This one, he made no mistake, swinging this one over the mid-wicket area into the boundary for another sunset smasher. This one looked as if it has some blend with some sort of mix, some Grenadines we call it.
That one was hit with some power and some aggression from Harper. He said, I'm going to take this one and put it wherever I want to. It was a slower delivery, and he smashed it over mid-wicket. It smashed into the double-decker stand, rushed back onto the field. That tells you the power that he hit that ball with.
Reminds me of one Danley Joseph striking hard into the side screen and comes right back to the wicket itself. Yes. We are talking about T10 cricket, Vincy Premier League Edition 2, coming to you live from the natural place to be, the Grenadines, the St. Vincent Grenadines, the gem of the Antilles, and we are offering you more flavor, more vibes, brought to you with the compliments of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Cricket Association Inc. and our special partners in Dream 11, Populous Global Solutions, Digital, Fan Code, VC3, and our friends from ITFX SVG. We take a break, and when we come back, we have the reply from the Botanical Garden Rangers.